technically doomed. So very doomed. But, you know, it's not all bad. I mean, it was mostly terrible, but it's not all bad. We've had 2 failed missions on the bounce, are low on cash once again, have a number of people with afflictions we really need to deal with, but unfortunately I have filled the various places with vampires, so they can't be cured as of yet. Anyway, so ultimately we need to get to the courtyard, we need to find our invitation, but more importantly than that, we need to get some more money, get some skills, get more crests, portraits, busts, etc., upgrade our facilities, and see how things go from there. So I think we're going to go with Team Vamp here. We'll take on you, we'll take on you, we'll take on you, and we will take on you in the front line, because you should be reasonably good at that. Yep, that's all fine. You're better in the 3rd row than the 2nd. So Harvest, Finale, Solo, and the Battle Ballad seems good to me. And we have an Arbalist who's reasonably good at things. So we won't name these people just yet. We'll worry about these people dying first. Then we'll name them. Alright, unequip everybody. What have we got for you? So give you the Solar Crown and the Bleed Amulet. Margus can have the Locket of Virtue. And we've unfortunately lost a really good abomination thing that we had here. Still, we'll give you the extra scouting and trap disarming chance. Our Jester can have the stress skills increase, and high stress will be useful there. And since you have the... Actually, we're going into the ruins. Let's not do that. Let's go with this. That seems much better. And since our Arbalist is our makeshift healer for this one, we go in with the Ancestor Scroll and the Book of Sanity. So, everybody's kind of good here if the Torchlight is high. So this is going to be a Torchlight mission. Let's provision up. So we're going to need 3 vials of blood. This is a short mission, isn't it? Yeah, 8 should be fine. We want to put in just enough that we are still going to get enough returns for this mission, hopefully. Down to 9 blood, so we're probably going to have to do the blood mission next. Or one of the random blood quests in the courtyard. But for now, we do the thing.
The fiends must be driven back. And what
100% rune battles. I'm going to bet any money that there's one back here.
Noble line.
Or this is just going to be an obstacle, so to use up all of our inventory space and not actually get... Oh dear God, are you all craving the blood right now? Well, this could be fun. SAS contents are ours. Huzzah, 50 gold.
Are often low on supplies.
Well, there was actually an encounter here, so this was worth it. They have surprised us, though. Well, I can finale back, but that puts you under a massive load of problems. So we're actually going to jump. Jump back a space. It courses through my veins! Sniper shots, 9. Yeah, okay, we've got low stress levels right now. Let's go for the damage. Rake up. Stacks even more additional damage on him. Quarrel for 6. Scream! The blood. Alright, good dodge. Alright, so we can endure, but I think what we want to do instead is rush ourselves up to there. Alright, 3 damage to the Jester. Abomination dodged. Alright, harvest for some damage. Sniper shot at the back.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ow. Okay, he wants blood. He wants his blood, actually. Double
Another
kill.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Don't moan about our abomination. Our abomination is good. Mostly. Can't do much here, so let's go for... Let's punish this corpse. And now that skeleton can bleed. Okay, he doesn't need the help. Alright, we'll transform back. Do an absolution, which critted. Heal you for 4.
The blood quickens.
Dodge the bayonet jab. Okay, do we want to waste a round doing this? Maybe.
A brilliant confluence of skill.
Crit
and
10.
purpose.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. Alright, now we can kill him. Punishment. Bayonet jab dodged. And we go again.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's use the holy water here. Divine benefits. 12 hit points healed. 20 stress healed. And we get a scout report. Okay, we know we can avoid that particular area and just go the right direction. You know, it's a shame nobody's here because this is actually turning out to be a reasonably solid run at this point. You know, 1 room down, 1 fight done, no real problems. It's not gonna last.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, we have some options here. Let's go with you, and we can use a torch because that gives us a maximum torchlight. But we use the medicinal herbs and thoroughly examine it for some gold. Here I will strike for blood! Alright, harvest. Build up the finale. I could Bolas, which has a possible chance of killing both of them. Likely to kill the first one.
Continue the onslaught.
Okay, and pushed him back. So we've now got
Them all.
one of the bayonets in the front row, so he's not going to be able to shoot us properly. 5. I will taste you and nothing will stop me! Nothing! Graveyard slash for 8. Okay, so some healing required. Harvest double kill.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Snipe for 11.
Vigor is restored.
So I'm going to use those from the back 2 rows by the look of it, but still. Yeah, we punished these corpses. They're clearly terrible and have done everything to us. Do we want to start healing? Yeah, we'll start healing. I am the blood god!
Confidence surges as the enemy.
And he apparently is. Wow, that's quest done.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Well, I mean... Okay, we're going to go back. We're going to actually grab those extra things. We're going to do this in the dark because we now know there's not too much else around. Nobody's going to believe we had a successful mission. Nobody. It's just not possible based on current experience. But yeah, we can go down, grab all of these items, and then see about that. Alright, they're back to normal, back to normal. Okay, the need for blood has abated, and we're going to snuff out the candles, the things at this point. Oh.
Darkness closes.
Sack is empty. So much for maximizing that. Some loot. Okay, we don't have any holy water for this, but we'll pray at the altar. 20 damage increase until camp. Hunger strikes, which isn't really a problem for a party right now. Okay, we'll go on and deal with this trap. Grab a torch. Alright, we at least got a torch and a gemstone, but we'll take it from there.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Alright, so 5,000 gold gained from that. We have a few level 1s. Craving for alcohol. Imposter syndrome's horrible. We need to get rid of that.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
We can purchase a crystal, can we? Covered stress, no longer masochistic. Various people are thirsting for the blood. Okay. Now we have a new Hellion. But what we should really do at this stage is get Rise sorted out. And who else is at really high stress levels right now? Alright, Talon, drink your troubles. You, drink your troubles. Unfortunately, I think we've got a vamp in there. No, we don't. And also, we're now at the point of money issues again, so let's hold off. Hold off for now. Let's go embark, and we could go for him again. We probably actually need to go and do this, just grab a bit more blood. But let's do this without this party particularly, although you're actually fine, aren't you? Intense craving for alcohol is a problem, but not a major one. We'll grab you. And then we just need a couple of back people as well. So grab our occultist and grab our plague doctor. This is a stabby configuration plague doctor, and you are a back row. Okay, back row archer. That's not. We can live with that. You can, however, be upgraded, so we should probably just do that quickly with nothing else. So. Yeah, I think Reign of Sorrows is a much better skill. Alright, so you got all yours. You've got all yours, and you can have an upgrade. Alright, what trinkets can we sell here? We've probably got loads of useless trinkets we're never going to use. Move Charm, Dodge Stone, Disease Charm. We got a better one than that. Alright, we'll stick with that. So that should give us enough money to actually upgrade equipment here. Okay. So upgrade the heroes to 5 a go. We can... Alright, we're quite a way off of getting the Instructor Mastery, but I think that's probably our next level. Instructor Mastery and getting these up, so we need a lot of crests. So, let's head out to here then. Party is ready, let's grab some stuff. So that's actually fine for you. You can keep what you had from last time. Oh, actually, we will have to unequip the trinkets and just do this again. So, Solar Crown, and maybe we don't want the bleed chance here, actually. I was about to say, where'd it go? So we'll do that. We will then do that, reduce the surprise chance. We will send you off. Actually, you will have this and this. Plague Doctor can have an accuracy boost and a further accuracy boost. You can have additional blight chance and... yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright, provision up. So we have no vampires. And we're going out there for blood anyway, so let's go 8. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 4 torches, and I think that'll do. I'm worried about the levels of shard dust we have, because that seems to be going down, and I'm not sure why. Maybe that's in the thing, the ancestors using it for some bizarre reason. Maybe. Well, let's embark anyway. Alright, back to the courtyard we go. Alright, so we have to activate 3 things, and we're probably going to have to go into every single room here. Okay, gain a load more food. That's worth some debuffs. Carrion Eaters and a Supplicant. Munch! Dodged. Alright, let's pierce you, because you're the one who can cause vamps. Pistol Artillery, critical hit. Behold the unquenchable fire of whatever that was. Alright, 2 on Blight. I think we're okay with that, and we can actually heal it here, so... you will be punished for making me blighted. Weakening Curse. Hit the other one for... yeah. Alright, stab.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
As mentioned before, the Plague Doctor is surprisingly strong.
Eradicated.
Okay, so I'll take a bit of minor blight damage as we move on, but it should be fine. Alright, scout report. Nothing coming up. $25 gold from the sack, and that is a winemaker's reserve. All right, we have free blood.
For a task well performed.
That'll make up for the 3 we used in our last mission, actually. The spirits command me to do this. Oh dear, compulsive or obsessed with death. Not sure we like that, but still, we've done it now. Let's use the torch, have some accuracy as we go into a battle against spiders. Web for 1. Stun? Nope. Oh yeah, no, he has stunned. Alright, the Blight Spider's done. That spider is debuffed and
Be gone, fiend.
and dead. Our Plague Doctor is determined not to do anything.
Another one falls.
But we have picked up a 4th vial of blood.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, no scout reports, so we are going to have to do this one. Just got myself manservant. You serve the Carrion Eater, sir. That's terrible. Alright. Let's... Abyssal Artillery. Stab, knowing it'll go to you. 2 damage around. More blight. Alright, we'll just stab you. And finish you off before you have an attack.
Maintain the offensive.
Alright, Manservant is dead, but first he's going to try and make our Flagellant a vampire. Apparently missed.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Munch. Alright, I'm going to punish the corpse because I want to do a heal with you. Oh. Well, that was worth it. Okay. Pierce for 8. And we'll see if we have another round. There we go. Crit 36. I don't even care if that bleeds. It didn't. Use battlefield medicine to cure you. And more punishment.
As the enemy crumbles.
Also had a fort. There we go. Spirits command him to do this. The bones offer no further clues or leads. Well, we got lucky, but that can cause the Crimson Curse. Okay, so we have now got 2. Just need 1 more to complete this mission. Gonna use the torch because might as well. Hello, Doug Page. Thanks for subscribing. Which apparently is a subscription. Okay, fine. I didn't think I could, but I guess I must have hit the affiliate target at some stage. I thought it was this stream that was going to cause it, so I guess it's counting this one that I haven't actually finished yet. But thanks for the subscription, sir. Also, I should probably check if the chat box is working, or whether people are just being silent. Bear with. Ah, that's the random YouTube subscription apparently joined in. Perfect. That also might explain why the zombie's there instead of the friend computer icon. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, this is the one that should get me to the affiliate level. So once this is done, provided I have enough people, that'll be it. So that's probably a YouTube subscription. Kyrol, you are not subscribed to me. I feel I should be disappointed, but I'm not. It's all good.
A decisive pummeling.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. Thanks for that. Although I still get to complain slightly at you for that. Alright. 3 bleed damage. You have 3 hit points, so you're fine. Put a weakening curse on you. But yeah, I set up all the things for the Twitch, so that's why the zombies there instead of the FC. But oh well. Weather kill for 10.
Cleansed from our lands.
Okay, Shield Breaker's doing okay. Gained another portion of blood.
Success so clearly in view.
Grab that for 2 food. Might as well eat some of it.
Trick of the light.
Grab that over the holy water. Scout reports. You don't have to throw... No, you don't have to throw money at me. You really don't. I appreciate it, but it's definitely not required. You know what? You can live with that. Maybe that'll teach you to stop picking up every single corpse we come across. I forgot about the trap.
Ancient.
I was even warned about that one.
Wait. Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
God damn it. I was warned about that one as well. Okay. The last of the winemaker's reserve. We shall continue exploring, I think. We'll at least see what the scout report says from this. Alright, this is a treasure room. We're going to go down for that. I was about to say, how much bleed damage are you going to stack on random objects at this point? Blood! Yes, indeed. Ah, this is the one. If you don't have a torch for the shifting mist, they send you to a random point of the map, which is amusing. What did we determine works here? Blood did nothing. Well, that was a waste. Yeah, this is a case of just try everything and see what happens. Alright, oh, actually, let's go and use that. Go on, then.
Wealth beyond
Treasure, and we gained our blood back.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, 2-man servants. Neither of them have invitations, so we're going to still need to encounter more of these things. How dare you dismiss me! Infallible servitude. Alright. Stab bleed. Artillery. Stab you as you haven't moved yet. Stab that because you don't like it. I mean, they can cause the first as well, but, you know. So they're both now protecting each other. Rain of blood. I was hoping because it was an air attack I could get around that. Sometimes it does. Okay, stab. You bring me to the front, we stab you to death. I need to get his bypass guard effects up at some point. He does have one. Stabby death.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, hidden compartments, and I might as well go down and pick up that last curiosity. Fine. He could probably take the bleeding, but there was an outside chance he would get the Crimson Curse from that as well, and we really don't want that. Well, we gained a few things. We gain a couple of bits and pieces there. Okay, one wind. Wind is not bad one, actually, as negative traits go.
I was lord of this place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
Entry to the courtyard requires an invitation. I wonder if that now spawns one, because that did fill the bar up, so Maybe that's how this works. We're one away from the crew. We could have a go at this. What level 2 party members have we got at this stage? Pretty much just the 2. I mean, in fairness, this party's done quite well, and it's not really got a lot of stress, so I might just send them back out again. Once I've upgraded you, of course. The only thing I'd like to do is I'd like to get rid of this. So maybe you're not joining us yet. That might have been a little silly, but hey, we've done it for going forward, so that's fine. If we send Pippery with us, that'll at least mean that when we do a medium mission, we have a good chance of getting some loot, which we could do with. And that moves us on towards the Warren's boss, so... Okay, so we've replaced a off-healer with an off-healer. And you're actually really decent at this anyway. You just have an accuracy problem. Okay, well, let's go with this then. Let's have a look at what we got available. Plus 10 dodge and plus 15% to your healing skills. Yeah, Occultist is definitely the better healer skill. Anyway, Sith, since I started naming people a while back and people are here, you have your pick of these characters. Since we did start naming people, Kyrill's already dead, so unfortunately, unless we decide to be very generous, he doesn't get another character. If you don't want to be the Antiquarian, you do not have to be the Antiquarian. We'll make Kyrill be the Antiquarian. We should probably go for another vamp mission at some stage as well, looking at that. Oh, where's our leper? Do we have a leper somewhere? We do. One letter short. Alright, you're just going to be Sith. There we go. Alright. I'm tempted to just put you on this mission now, actually, now that we've done that. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright. Eastern Promises. But first, let's go and upgrade your skills. So, Chop, Intimidate, Solemnity, and I kind of want to take Purge here, actually. So he does have a kind of heal skill available. To you. Ravage is good though. Maybe I don't want that, but it is an accuracy boost. But that is a better accuracy boost. All right, fine. We're gonna stick with that. I've paid for the skill, but it's useless. All right, embark. So we go to the Warrens. Let's provision up. Stack and 2 food. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those. Stack and 2, and I think we'll leave that there. 17 blood. Let's hope we now get an invitation, because we could do with one. Just give me another chance of doing that epic mission. You know, the level 3 missions that we just can't do for whatever reason.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
100% of room battles, meaning we're going to have to backtrack. What's the thing from this? Holy water. Again, should be using the Antiquarian, who has got a lot of stress, I just realized. Whoops. That is an invitation. Alright, all attack on the gatekeeper. Alright, so we got an invitation. We just have to take it home. Let's then go for nervous stab at the fly. Good dodge. 10 damage. Alright, our Antiquarian has dodged twice. All good. We can curse had a chance at killing, but ultimately that didn't work out for us. We'll nervous stab you to death then.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
18. Dodge. Alright, and the only thing we got now that hits is Weakening Curse, which does have a reasonable benefit. In fact, we might need a couple of good occultists just to deal with the profit that's coming up.
Their formation is broken. Maintain.
Alright, the Baron's Invitation. So we need to keep that regardless of what else we do. But we should hopefully make up our money returns just by doing that. Yep, there was a rune battle here. We have surprised them. Alright, armor piercing. Attack for 6. Alright, that one's dead. Hook where it hurts is not going to be a problem for us.
Blossoms.
Chop the big guy. 11. And artillery the back 2. Crit 8.
Singular strike.
But you got is dodge. Nice. How's your stress doing? 65 still. If she can stay around 65 stress until we get to the point where we would naturally want to camp, we should be fine. Oh, I forgot to put... I forgot to give the leper any equipment. Whoops. Alright, missile artillery misses. Let's grab the kill on you.
Give them no quarter.
Festering Vapors to increase our chances of killing with this. Well, didn't actually work, but chop. Missed. Ball and Chain. 4. Alright, chop for 5. I'm tempted to try and heal you here, but I guess it's not going to do that much, is it? We can curse on the front person. Stab for your damage protection. Yeah, you can self-heal. We don't need to worry about a little bit of bleed damage right now. 7 damage. Antiquarian gets the kill.
As victories mount,
Alright, so let's
so too will resistance.
consume some food, grab the antique, because that will stack much better than everything else.
The light, the promise of safety.
Trade those for a torch. Trade the holy water, I guess? Alright, scout report. So do we need to go down here? We do not, so we're going to ignore it. Yeah, we can get some more treasure, but we were already at the point of wanting to camp early, so... Okay, good dodge. Let's have the occultist look at the occult scratchings. Necromania. Oh dear. Another portrait. And we have surprised them. Okay. Begin with the artillery. Crit 8.
Masterfully executed.
Can't nervous stab at the back, but I can festering vapors, which might do enough. Oh, 2 damage per 2 rounds, so yeah, I guess that will do enough. Pierce you for 9.
Executed with impunity.
Chop you for 15. That's good. That's a good amount of damage done. So, the Swine Wretch is dead. 76 stress damage. Drums of Doom was dodged by all except our leper and a butcher cut. Free. More drums.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I almost want to just weaken and curse you actually, so. Alright, stab you for 5. You're within stab range of the Antiquarian now. Alright. That worked out quite nicely. 2 of those versus the 2 bandages, I think. We'll just use one of them now. Sacrificial stone. Nope, we can't clean it up. Okay, plus 10 chance of scouting. Which would be perfect, but it didn't happen now. Okay. If I had holy water, I'd try this again, but we're going to leave it alone. We also have nothing that will work here, so... Yay! We're making things worse! Also blood. Alright, good dodge. Abyssal Artillery. Stab for free, so that person's at risk. That's a critical 22. Plus 10 accuracy from critting is always nice. A lot of the curios were slightly updated. Some of them do react to blood, I believe. But I've not tried them because I don't know to try them particularly, but...
Annihilated.
Okay, this party is destroying things. We've used practically the same core of people for the last 3 missions. And they're starting to crush it a bit. We'll stab to death because that will definitely work. Another critical. Plus 10 dodge. 11, and... You can go heal yourself. You've done enough for today. Unless you become a vampire now. Alright, heal yourself for free. Slice? No. Digestion for 4 did resist both the things. Alright, Sabbaty Death. 16 crit. Yeah, we badly need this. The thing is, this causes so many good... Okay, we'll do that. I think we'll also camp in this room as well. We'll take some inventory space. Oh wait, I missed that this had a battle in it. Whoops. Okay. Stab you, crits. How many crits on the bounce are you getting? So I think that's free. Stab for 4. Abyssal Artillery for 5. 20. This party is starting to crush it at the moment. This is ridiculous. Ball and chain. Oh, here comes the counter crit. Crit maker indeed, yeah. Well, the leper's done quite well as well over the last few, but I think that's 3 critical hits on the bounce by the shield breaker. Alright, dodged. We kind of want to hit here because it would break the protection, but... But we'll trust our Shapeless Sith to deal with this. Alright, stun over. Chop. Nervous Stab will probably do more in the long run, actually. Weakening Curse. Exact Seize. Grab all of that.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious
I do want
killer.
these. Detonating inventory. We need the Baron's invitation. Oh, I don't like giving up these, but alright, we'll do it. Let's camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Okay. Prevent nighttime ambush, but at 7 stress each. That is definitely worth it. However, we've actually got a shield breaker here, so we are going to have a nighttime ambush. Alright, do a wound heal. Let's grab a random trinkets. Alright, a health stone. That's not bad, and we can actually equip that to you now. Additional hit points for some speed. Seems worth it. One companion, minus 15 stress. This is what I was looking for now. Alright, so that's at least 1 point. Alright. Time for a nighttime ambush by snakes.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So this is the annoyance of taking a shield breaker on these sorts of missions, but there are some miscellaneous benefits. Problem is, he takes so much stress for these rounds. Alright, Abyssal Artillery. Crit 7.
Impressive.
So uncivilized. Exposed crit 10. Get it done with the crit there. Alright, infuse. Dodged. Intimidate, which does counterattack.
Inspiration and improvement.
So he's about to go up to 24 to 44 stress. They are dodging quite well at the moment. Alright, Abyssal Artillery kills 1, counters for 1. Stab you. So now it's just both of these which do counterattack. Crit 8. Plus a lot of bleed. Captivate. What's this do? Alright, let's just pierce you. 16 crits.
Decisive pummeling.
We did need that. You badly need to heal yourself here, in all honesty, but we're going to chop. Kill that. Down to 1 snake. 11. 0 back. Dodge, dodge. Well done. Alright, you need to heal this round. Can't afford to have you go down, even if it means the shield breaker's going to have 20 more stress. 4. Resist the extra bleed. Snake bite. Alright, so overall you're... Well, let's say overall you're plus, but you just took some more bleed damage. Which is stacking like mad right now. Alright, heal. Ah, come on! One time we need a good one. Alright, crit 16. You'll be on something.
The blood quickens.
Okay, shield breaker only, 10 protection plus 5%, plus 5 stress. I'm going to take that actually. I'll take the survival guide as well. Put that on you. I think that gives us 2. Not quite. Well, the point of doing this was so that I could do this, but... Okay, so we're going to lose 6, 6, 18. So basically out. But...
Cruel machinations spring to life. With a singular
I have a feeling we're going to have a stress moment here.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, 4 more stashed heirlooms. Never take the shield breaker on long missions. I mean, in fairness, the Age of Styles are good. I mean, they're basically immunity to what the next attack that hits. $70, $70, $70. Alright, let's have you try it, because if you succeed, you lose some stress. Alright, 15 stress left. And darn right, we are burning the torches right now. Alright, scout reports. So that way has an extra battle, so we're going this way. Unfortunately, you failed the trap this time, which means you're going to gain that stress back. 6 to go. I have no effect, and we're not going to bother with that. Oh, this would be great, but we don't have any medicinal herbs left. Well, for the moment, it's okay, I guess. Hunger strikes. You can eat more of your meal. Alright, he's at stress point. Alright, come on then.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
I'm not surprised. There's traps everywhere! Alright, spiders aren't a problem too much.
Another one falls.
Meanwhile, our cultist at the back is just chill with everything. Alright, stab for 4.
Be gone.
Job 16. No, I took the wrong one. Whoops. Oh well. Reconstruct 10. That's better. Did cause bleed, but ultimately that's still going to give him +7. And dodged. Pierce for 5. Reconstruction for death. That's not reconstruction, the thing for death. Stabby death. Grab all the things, and we'll continue exploring just to see what's coming up here. Actually, we can go and grab this curiosity. Alright, screw it.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Well, that's not bad return. 1,500 money. Our Antiquarian upgrades to level 3. Has become musical for some bizarre reason. Eagle Eye's good. And yeah, we have a few things we need to get rid of there. I'm not surprised you lived.
Woe to the sheep. Or does the absence of the shepherd not invite the wolves?
Okay, so they control their urges. You've removed your quirk. Alright. Who's in the party right now? So Pippery needs to go and fix that. Sif, let's see, have the many, many things we have to get rid of here. Soft is probably something we should get rid of. Hit points are all important, as we know. Okay. Well, we're not going to go for another all-antiquarian party, but I was tempted. So we have our invitation. We can go to the courtyard. We can try and take on the prophet. We need to get our party up to level 2. We're getting close to that with a few people. So we need people who could hit the back row. So Talon, yes. I don't think we necessarily want you. Occultist, absolutely. Plague Doctor is a potential option there. Maybe go Musketeer. Oh, whoops. Maybe go with something like that, because that gives us Iron Swan. Although I guess actually the one thing that... Yeah, we could do with a Leopard actually in the front row attacking. Alright, I guess we're going to try and do a level 3 adventure here. I might even continue on with this. This feels bad, but we might just do it. Can we upgrade anything here? We need more deeds. Alright, well let's do that since it's cheaper. Let's also send you there because it's cheaper and you're not a vampire. We'll have you go drinking. And everybody else is more or less fine. Okay. So let's embark on a courtyard quest then. We'll take a Marigin. We will take a... Definitely need a healer of some sort. We'll take an Anion, and we will take a... Do we take a Shadowhawk? Still probably worth it to take a Shadowhawk, actually. So 2 Vamps with the Crimson Curse. Alright, grab that, and grab that. So you're sorted on that regard. Solar Crown, and since we don't... We can give you a small amount of protection, but we lose the crit chance. So we're going to take this instead and hope we finally work out what that's about. And next we're going to increase your resistances. I mean, this gives you more chance of suffering the Crimson Curse, but I feel we're okay with that. Plus 10% damage. I mean, he's not a great damage dealer, actually, is the good old Flatulence. It's mostly just because he does loads of bleed. Alright, there we go. So all of the bleed skills there. What have you got then? 20% damage if health is maximum. Or above maximum. Hold on. This is my 3rd attempt to get that far, in all honesty. I'm still trying to get to him. I mean, we've really gotten nowhere in 2 attempts. There we go. Alright, so we got a backup healer, which seems like it might be useful. Let's just replace the... smoke screen's good, though, as well. Maybe we go with that. I can always patch up even if I don't have anything else to do, so that's fine. Alright, embark. So because we've done that, let's give you an increase to your healing skills and a 3% crit chance, unless I can find something else. Increased healing received. Nope, decreased healing received. You don't want that. Okay, there we go. So he does have an increased dodge, which is permanent because it's always 100% little torchlight there. So massively increased dodge and also increased healing skills. we will still embark. We will take with us 4 blood. Because we've learned. We will take the full stack of food again. The problem is, if we don't succeed this mission, we basically have wasted our time. A stack and 1, because we're definitely going to use those. 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. And a stack of torches. Also, we're back up to 12 shard dust. That seems to swap around for some bizarre reason, and I haven't entirely worked out why. Alright. Let's get going. The merrymaking continues, and we are the entertainment. And having explored the northern section of this map and found nothing, we move on to the southern section of the map, where hopefully we will find something. So this is what we have explored thus far. As you can see, we went here and it was a waste of time. We then went north, went through various things. This gate, by the way, doesn't lead anywhere. We need a red key for that. We then went all the way around here over 2 missions, and we're now back down to here. So, down we go. Halt! Well, we will use one of our precious bandages to find the riches. That was not worth it. Alright, a couple of enemies. You have surprised them, thankfully, but... Here we go, then. Judgment. 5. Alright, let's get rid of these maggots, actually, before they become a problem for us. Now we can try and deal with both of them with the zealots. And let's mark you up and go for... Yeah. Mark you up, go for additional power later. And I missed it by 2. Brave Nibble is dodged. We prefer Ren to Skull Toss. Skull Toss seems to do more damage and also causes stress. Okay. Punish you. 4. And bleed.
Executed with impunity.
Skull Toss. 5. I think we'll keep you patched up here at this point. And then we will Judgment. Okay, so 1 more hit point to kill him. We can cure our Flagellant. Without any significant issues. There's more bleed. Bulwark up. And patch up. And then we still get to kill him off.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright, 50 gold and a trinket. Alright, let's begin the southern path. What is here? Where are we going? We're going back that way. That's where we're going. We're going back that way. As I'll tell you what, a secret door treasure room has got to be worth it. We have released him from his shackles. I was expecting treasure. Alright, fine. I wanted treasure. Now I've got to walk all the way back down here and nothing happens, thankfully. Deal with whatever potential ambushes / traps I always miss. Yeah, I imagine he joins the town now, so we've now got another leper, I would guess. Yeah. I mean, I preferred the gemstones, if I'm honest, but... I mean, if he's level 3, that wouldn't be too bad. Alright, another thing. We will eat the food. Move on. Okay, so we already know what's in the two directions. This is just a battle. That is a battle of curiosity, but we have to go for another battle to get there. So we're going to go this way. Because I'm trying to justify things to myself. Alright, Chevaliers are annoying. Let's deal with them first. So, remove your dodge. Unfortunately, Infallible Servitude now kicks in. Alright, you got a high protection score, so we're just going to give you the bleed. Mark the back one. Start shooting in a moment. J'accuse! Okay, Musketeer stunned and lost all his dodge. 11 more damage. Plus bleed. Thankfully, they're already vampires, so no additional bleed, but they are now significantly more alert. Alright, that one's dead. That one's dead. Stun goes away. Smite for 12. And we'll spot heal you for 9. Alright, now we've got some problems. 6 bleed damage a round is gonna start ticking up.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Especially as our Flashlight doesn't actually do that much damage. And the one person I would want to do stuff to isn't the one that's now at the back row and marked, so... Alright. Stun goes away. We'll keep the Flagellants attacking. He does have a heal skill when he gets down below 40% hit points, so... Stack the lead. Divine Grace for 11. J'accuse. So 1 dead, 1 looking like it.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh, that was perfect. Yeah, the Flashlight is amazing, by the way. He has, however, massively reduced his abilities for this, but we can live with that right now. Party heal, hope I can smite for enough damage. Okay, that worked. Alright, so that was the best possible line we could have taken with that. Let's use up one of those and trade the crests for the gemstones for the moment. Okay, so 3 more damage for 1 round. Let's eat up. Maximize our hit points. In we go. Okay, well here we can use Holy Water here to go Divine Benefit. Crit 24. And it's of course empty. I must have the blood! Well, of course, this is why we took the blood with us. I am the Fury! Alright, let's move to this battle then. What are we up against? More Chevaliers. Honestly, it's the Chevaliers I hate more than any of the other enemies, really. But we gotta kill the manservants first. They're just annoying. Alright, this time I'm gonna mark the one at the back, the one that's gonna stay at the back the longest. I can't smite for enough damage in one round, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be smart about this. Stunning blow. Oh, they've ridiculous. I said I was going to be smart. I forgot to realize they didn't have. They got 170 stun resistance. Basically, not happening. Subterranean Skewer for 8. Plus bleed. Alright, punish you. That should kill you. Buried Blast. Double dodge. Alright, 6 damage. Plus bleed. If we can get a smite here. Okay. Down to just the Chevaliers. Subterranean Skewer for 8. And additional bleed. Crit 22. That's what we wanted to do. And also, the crit means he's got even more damage against marked targets now. Alright, let's go for a Blood for All!
Diminished.
Well, we heal it, but Blood for All! Alright, Rain, because we want to try and now hurt the back ones. On the basis that we are going to shoot this one to death.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Berry Blast. 5 and 8. More debuffs and stun. Okay, new round. Stun, and smite for enough damage, hopefully. Nope. Skewer for another 8. Well, I guess you're doing some self-healing for a little bit. Alright, here's dead. Hopefully we get some actions first, though. Heal myself for 10. I smell their blood! Oh, you're craving. Alright, we fixed that. I am the Fury! I will drink from my enemies! But we will bulwark.
Inspiration and improvement.
I am a god! Alright, so we can't heal you because you're a god. They're basically vampires, but instead of vampire bats, they're based on vampire mosquitoes. Which I think is a much more interesting interpretation. Stack the gold up properly, will you? I think it's a bit more of an interesting interpretation on it. One round. Doesn't do anything, but hey. I said they're based on them. Vampires don't look too much like bats if you think about it like that, but that's the sort of artistic intent for it. Yes, they do if they're in high society. Or at least infiltrating it. Okay, we got a free stress heal here, so let's burn the things. Use the torch for an accuracy boost and move in. So clearly, given how long and arduous this dungeon has been, we go down. Clearly down is the correct option. Therefore, we go up and encounter these things. I am the Blood God! Judge for 13. The good news about being in this level of Blood Curse is they do have a speed boost. They do additional damage. Alright, let's mark the back one and see what we can do there. Okay, apply some bleed. J'accuse!
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, these things do tons of damage, have 29 hit points, are in the back row. They are really annoying to deal with, but so far it's gone okay. I kind of want to apply more bleed damage to these guys, actually. So 8 and 8. We can smite you.
Annihilated.
That courses through my veins! Judgment. And an aimed shot, which should hopefully kill. Nope. Well, actually it does. Bleed damage.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Down to 12. Buried blast. Yes! Bleed for us! Apply a little more bleed. 12. Okay, so we will die from this. I guess it was automated action. It's possible I just clicked there and that was just where it was at the time, but fine. Party heal and additional heal.
Be wary.
Okay, more stuff.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Wait, let's collect ourselves. Okay, so her need for the blood has dissipated. This feels bad, but okay. 2 more portraits. I think we can take those over a blight resistance charm. We don't really need it, so that's fine. What do you know? 2 more split paths. She wasn't lying. Alright, we're going to keep going up. My logical thought on this whole huge dungeon situation is that the boss is obviously beyond this door. So the key is going to be at the furthest point back here. That's my logical interpretation based on this thus far. So we're going to go up and then right. But we want to get to the middle-ish first. I want to confirm there's a path back or if I'm going to have to wrap my entire way back around. Wait. Is the boss there then? Okay, here's my... Alright, new thought. We can go and do a round trip here because we know these have no broom encounters. Then we'll head back and head up to the middle and go that way. I just want to see what's along here. Nope. More scout reports. Okay, so there is another path. Large corpse eater and another chevalier. Well, I don't like the corpse eater, but
The wounds of war
it's dealable.
can be healed, but never hidden.
It's also stunnable, which helps. Mind you, so are we. Okay, fine. Rain of Sorrows. You're the one we care about more with this, so let's get the damage stacking up. More Rain of Sorrows. Smite for 20. Judgment 4. Oh, okay. Aimed shot. I don't think that's enough bleed damage, though, is it? But basically, he is finished. We can pray for free. So this is his last action he's going to get. Subterranean Skewer does 10. I mean, it's a lot, but in context of a big healing party, it's not too bad. Okay, we can pray. We can pray's good. That at least means he's not doing anything too worrying. Although damage reduction's annoying, but we can stun you again. Or we just finish you off now.
The greater the glory.
Onyx's stack better if we go with that. And I think the book, well, it's a common one, so we sell that for about 12.5. Alright, fine. We're going to do that trade. Alright, in we go. What's in here? You see, my logical plan was to just go around and check. I didn't intend to go back up here and do this. And I might still do that. But at the same time, how deep does this rabbit hole go? Let's find out together, shall we?
Watch your step.
Alright, let's go for a bleed cure here. The endless paths, indeed. I reckon this is really quick to do if you know exactly where you're going. But this is just the treasure room by the look of it, so I don't think this actually matters in terms of completing the level. Now imagine if I knew where everything was, I could do it. Nope, there's no camping on this mission. However, I can leave this at any time, suffer the stress of defeat, and I continue from wherever I left off. So it's sort of a stat mission. The only downside is I have to find another invitation, which only gets sent out when I do certain missions within the courtyard.
Precision and power.
Reign of Sorrow should deal with that one. Yep. Accusation. Shoot you for 11. It's why I've gone with a big healing party, in all honesty, because there's no campfires, no additional benefits from this. Equally, I don't need to get torches, but alright, so he's dead when he gets an action. You're dead. Move to the front as well, that's convenient. Alright, let's just shoot. I would mark and shoot, but let's just shoot. Crit 22 heal, that's perfect. Subterranean Skewer, dodged. I think that's enough bleed. Nope, you're one bleed away from death. We fixed that now. Crit 10. The healing is going well. You also notice I took a ton of food with us. Apparently that wasn't as required. Forgotten Strongbox. Let's see what's in there. Yields a key. Alright, they stack better, but we have two of the others. Unless I want to get rid of the Blight Cures. I'm going to regret that later, but okay, so we have a key. We can scout that room out because there's nothing in it. We know that. And then I guess we're going to go back and open that red key going backwards the way we came. So is that the way to the boss, or am I completely mistaken on this point? We're about to find out. But it does seem as if this door was kind of redundant. Oh, If we give you blood, we gain treasures.
For a task well performed.
Which is not a bad one, actually. Get rid of the holy water. We'll actually apply that. So he gave us uncommon treasures. I wonder if he gives us rares at higher level. That'd be quite cool. Anyway. Nope, this is a dead end. Alright, backtracking we go. More backtracking. I'm hoping we get a scout report when we get into the locked room, because if there is the boss on the other side of that, then we're going to go for it. If it's not, then I might consider cutting... Well, I don't know. I can't really consider cutting my losses because we're still in a good position. We have tons of healing still. We have 20 food still stacked. Plenty of bleed-resistant items. We are running a little low on blood now, though. You know, in the place where we're supposed to find this stuff. Alright, bandage for treasure. Let's see what we get. We gained some blood. Okay, fair enough. The game at least answered me. Yes, you can find blood here. Here's some blood. Alright, we're giving you 1 blood. I don't think we want to make another spin on that, especially as we're low on inventory space anyway. Okay, this way. Use up another torch. Annoyingly... Oh no, we did keep the one that stacked. Okay, perfect. I think we're going to let that go. I mean, the keys could still be useful, so we are going to go for that. First hunger event since we've done this, and this has been quite a long mission so far. What lies beyond this point? If this is the boss room, well done, but... Ah! Look, it made sense that the boss was here, based on everything up to this point. How long is this dungeon? Oh, how can I scroll? I don't know if that means anything, because I think I can scroll that way provisionally anyway, but... Ah! Okay, carrying on. So we've opened up a door through the middle. Yay! Alright, so a couple of battles. Let's see what this one is. Chevalier and 2 corpse eaters. Judge. How much hit points I got? 15. Alright, we will actually make sure we can kill these with our accusations. And we will mark him for next round. Fairy Blast. Alright, 1 stun. I think these are the only things that can cause blight at the moment, and I did get rid of all that. Pull the shot. Washing Crimson, I am reborn! Another 6 damage and healing some of it. I should have smited. Oh well, we got the aim shot bonuses. 22 crit. There we go. Alright, this should not be a problem for the rest of this. It's just a case of... Yeah, we are going to crit the corpse for no reason. Give it to me. I know you have it! Yes, he does have blood. Rather a lot of it, actually. There's a crit 16. That'll undo the blight damage. We're good. Alright, that'll undo most of the blight damage.
A trifling victory.
Another minor trinket.
Victory nonetheless.
Alright, 12 food left.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural.
Oh, I remember this thing. Alright, this thing was the lurking death from previous things to this. So we can bypass stealth, which is important. But for now, let's get some damage, get some healing done. Stack some bleed. Lurking fear. So it's going to slowly move forward and then do a lot of damage when it wants to attack. Alright, you're now going to go into Blood Fury. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do, so we're going to have to mark you here. Call a shot. Apply some bleed. The reeds cannot be damaged, are completely immune to attacks, but they're just what it hides in. Teeth Rake, 10. Plus crit and damage currently because he's below hit points. Watching Crimson, I am reborn! It still can't do anything though. Storming Corruption. We need to do some healing here. Accuracy debuffs. Alright. So we can do some healing, but I think we want to do some more bleed on him. Alright, spot heal for 9. Aim shot for 8. He's got a lot of protection right now as well, so it's not brilliant, but submerge. So now he's going to be hidden. Nope, he's actually just going to be that. Alright, Rain of Sorrows again. More bleed. Apex Predator.
Death waits.
Ow.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
2 Death's Door checks. But he is right now in front of us, so we can do stuff. Party heal. Smite 29 crit. Okay, nothing I can do here really, so let's just do patch ups. Actually, I could have marked him, couldn't I? Oh no, I can't. He's can't mark in the front row. Teeth Rake. Dodged. Goodness, his punishment does more now.
Executed.
Especially as he's low on hit points as well. Lurking Fear. So he's going to go back a step. Not far enough for us, though. Alright, let's lower his dodge skill. Nope. He does have high debuff resistance, but he's not... Yeah, so that action's taken away from me. Good news. We shoot you for 6. Alright, so he's going to come back and do a lot of damage, but thankfully we know we're more or less suited for this, I think. Most of our party can do healing tech, and he is taking a lot of damage. Apex Predator. 2 more Death's Doors checks.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Alright, let's go for a Stunning Blow. Yeah, he can be stunned on his current hit points, but... Teeth Rake. Increase the amount of healing you take. Another 10. Yeah, this guy might be dead in a moment. Crit 13.
Injury.
Pulls forward, does some bleed.
Fear.
Smite! try another illumination. Alright, keep punching up. There's no point in healing at the moment. I do have mass healing options with the Fledgling, but given everything, we'd rather him do this. And healing up to maximum doesn't help when you can do 20 plus damage in one round, so I think that's him done. Crocodilian dead. I don't think he was the main boss, because his name was not the Baron. But we dealt with a sub-boss. We find a shard of glass. We find yet more gemstones. I have a feeling we are probably going to end at this point, or at least very soon. So let's get rid of a shovel. It's got blood on it. Oh, darn it. Hard-fought reward.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Lioness war paint. Well, we keep going. We know there's no encounters here, so we might as well move on. Find out a bit more about what we're up against. But we have no more blood, so I'm going to be at least a little bit cautious on there. I don't think that was explored, because we didn't actually find the thing there. I think we go one more and we see. We can probably survive another encounter. Especially if I food up now. Keep one just on the off chance. I got rid of my shovel, so we can't do anything with that. Who's not eating? I mean, it's fine. It's just... Yeah, stress faster. You're full. There you go. But I mean, we come up with a lot of reasonable trinkets. We've made a good amount of progress, but it could all be undone if the Chevaliers have their way. 3 of them in this group. Alright. Well, let's deal with you first. Mark the one at the back. Subterranean Skewer for 9. He's now down below his hit points, so we can do the thing here. I think we are going to do this. Double heal. You can do that twice, but only when they're below 40% hit when he's below 40% hit points.
Confusion,
Lower dodge skill.
and panic.
Additional stuff and things. It does occur to me to check a map for this one, but I don't want to spoil myself on it. Just, can somebody do that? Don't give me any spoilers on exactly how close I am. But let me know if I should keep streaming for the next hour. No specifics, but how far into this am I? Am I at least halfway? Shoot for 11. Well, in case you need sort of a rough idea, that's where I am. Alright, 9999. Plenty of damage going on. Our main healer's stunned, but you can heal yourself. Assuming you have an action. You might actually die from Death's Blow here.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Okay, he did survive. Heals himself for 9. Smite for 13. He's close. Crit 20. Okay, down to 2. Stun undoes. Next round. Shot for 8. You're dead next. Oh, actually, no. You've run out of bleed. 10. Stress is about to be a factor. But not before. Rain of Sorrows. Grab the stuff.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We are getting to the end. If there's another encounter back here, though, we're in trouble. We have no blood to give you, sir. There's another encounter. A courtesan is a new enemy. And we have a resolve check.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost.
And our flatulent is under the Crimson Curse.
The will to fight falters.
Fine. There we go. Run to the back, which actually is not a bad thing. Illumination dodged. Otherwise we got a kill there. Careless Whispers. So imagine you're just a stressful person. Horror. Yep, laudanum. Need more laudanum. Smoke screen does have an 80% damage reduction, so that will kill that. Lowers your accuracy and dodge. Subterranean Skewer. 9. Still hit. Choice cut of meat. So much extra stress. Alright. Alright, the entire party is now vamped up. And we're about to have another 2 stress checks now. I should be marking it. Alright, the need abates. 16. Ah! This thing does have 33 dodge, but renewed appetite. And some blight. Alright, next round you're going to have a stress out, which is a pain. Might end up with a full party of afflictions. I've still not achieved that in game yet. Mariton's resolve is tested. Rapturous! You are alive, sir, but it's looking dodgy. You've gone wibbly, just as you arrive. Six to the back. I should really have done a mark shot earlier. It would have saved me so much bother. But light commands me to serve in other ways. From the back. Crit 10. Alright, let's clear some of these corpses away.
A singular strike.
Crushed by justice! And also by the word of accusation. Well, that's good. Alright,
Or is it merely
Ruby is worth more than that. Sapphire is probably worth more than that. These are going to be more valuable than the torch in the long run. Money is worth more than that. Money is worth more than that. Alright, so after this long... Oh, good God. Is that another door? How much money do you want to bet that I can get around this door as well? Marishin, that locked door, by the way, here. You can get around it. You have no need to actually get that key. The key I got from out here as well. Nobody's checked the map, so nobody wants to tell me how close I am. But if I'm now halfway, I'm going to be really annoyed with this. Oh well, it's going to be our 4th attempt at this, but I'm going to need another invitation to get this far. So we will return to the hamlet in defeat.
You will endure this loss and learn from it.
With a lot of treasure, admittingly. We come back with 12,000, and we did rescue a person. But everybody in the party was vamped up. Obsessed with material things. We don't like that. You did survive. It was looking touch and go for a while there, but we went really well with that.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Plot quest, Shrieker's Prize. Well, we need to be champion level to kill the Shrieker, so 8 of your lost trinkets. Oh, has it been picking up our trinkets while we do this? Interesting. Unfortunately, we still can't really deal with that. So we are going to have to do a courtyard mission to unlock another invitation at some stage. But we also have some bosses we want to do as well. Alright, I didn't want a specific on the map. I don't want specifics on things. But am I at least halfway through it now? Can you tell me that much? I'm probably also going to be ending the stream shortly, Mara, so you have arrived just for the end. But we didn't really lose anybody this time. Yeah, the last person to die was still Cairo. We've gone through an entire stream without killing everybody off. Just had a lot of madness. A lot of madness, as it turns out. Alright, so you obviously need to go Penance Hall. You can pray to a higher power. Shadow and Anion will have to take over the pub. I will only pray for stress relief. Alright, fine. Anion can go to the pub by himself then. Along with any of our other vampires who need curing. Let me do some countings. If I take the optimal route... yeah, okay, I've been to about 35 rooms. I don't know what the exact number, but... But that sounds about right. Oh, well, rescued leper. Let's... I can't increase the roster any further at the moment. Alright, who can we kick out? Who's a problem? Because having an extra leper would be an okay thing. Alright, I guess I kick you out.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Oh, he's been upgraded to level 4. Huge shop, light sensitive, cove adventurer. Alright, so we have somebody who can do that. There are more than 35 rooms I've not been to. Alright, next stream we worry about that. Next stream. So, all I'm going to say until next time, folks. Thanks for joining me as always. This will be uploaded to YouTube when I can be bothered to transfer things. I will catch you later. Till then.